Even more specifically, Twitch should realize we are. Come on. Come on, Twitch. Is it working? It is. Okay. Welcome back to Kingdom Come. Doing an early stream today because I gotta work later. So I am on a time limit. So this stream's gonna be shorter than I normally like to go. But we're picking up exactly where we left off last time when I stopped. Also, if anyone realizes that we're on episode skipped from 6 to 8 on Twitch, that's because, well, stream number 6 went so bloody long. I'm chopping it up into 2 parts. The first part will be episode 6 on YouTube, and the second half will be episode 7. Which is why this is episode 8. We got a lot to do. I primarily want to do this because we got a lot of stuff we can do, such as make potions.
You have a very fine fortress, my lord.
Sorry. Loaded in as I'm finishing the thought. We got a lot of stuff we can do. You know, smith our gear, buy, sell, reforge a few things, do some potion making. We got a lot of stuff. And we still aren't to a point yet where we are free to just roam and explore and the game's on pause for us. So, I'm hoping that in this stream, which should be about 3.5 hours, is going to be enough time spent where we can have that freedom.
Glad you think so.
You don't?
To be honest, I'd much prefer to go back to Kuttenberg. Life in a fortress isn't ideal for a man with my experience.
Also, yeah, we're starving. Also, seriously? You're way worse. Oh, he got his ring. Given to me by Godwin, he said that... Oh, right, that's a quest item. That's good. Then we got you. Bow was secondary with the... Sucks that it's ordinary arrows, but whatever. You're on... Sucks that some of this stuff, Strong Marigold, don't really have...
Hardly surprising if you're putting up the Margrave here.
No, that's more down to his Hungarian cousin, if you get my meaning.
Perfectly, my lord.
My apologies, but we've already eaten, and I wasn't expecting more guests. I wouldn't want to give the impression that I'm feeding you with leftovers.
Not to worry, Sir Peter. The leftovers from the Margrave's table are still a banquet for us. For me, at least. But I'm just a village girl.
I wouldn't have thought it, good wife.
Oh, you would, sir. But don't concern yourself. I don't mind it.
The last few weeks we've been sharing dry bread and stewed peas with a horde of dirty warriors. I seriously doubt that the fare you offer could offend us.
I understand. Undoubtedly, you've been through a lot.
And we've a lot more to face.
We are picking up all the damn food we can. I think that's everything. Alright, let's eat. You are 19. What's low durability but still provides a lot of food? Okay, well, slightly over, but that's not a big deal. Now we talk to him? I think so.
Eat whatever takes your fancy, my friends. You look like you've had a hard journey.
Ah, the journey wasn't so bad, especially compared to what came before it.
Where are you coming from, anyway?
From Trusky.
That's Sir Otto von Burgo's domain. What were you doing there, pray tell?
We were in a castle cellar, talking to an old acquaintance.
My God, how did that happen?
Simple. I'm in the service of Lord Sokol of Lamberg, same as Dry Devil, and I had a job to do around Trusky, if you get my meaning.
Absolutely. But it wasn't much of a success, was it?
Actually, it was pretty much. We even took a castle.
Well, more like a small stronghold.
And we nearly got von Berghoff, too.
And what prevented you from completing that righteous deed?
That's me?
Actually, it's a little bit my fault.
What are you saying, boy?
Me and my lords were sent to negotiate an alliance with von Berghoff. But that snake was using us the whole time to do his dirty work. He pretended he was willing to cross over to the side of Wenceslas. But instead, he sent us to fight against the king's allies.
And if that wasn't enough, von Orlitz and the Prague militia joined with him.
But why would the Pragas send forces to Trusky?
Ah, but they didn't, sir. They weren't sent to Trusky, but here. They just stopped off to visit von Berghoff because he was in a tight situation, and they took him along with them.
Here? To my fortress? Christ almighty.
Not just here, but everywhere where King Wenceslas still has supporters.
And that's also one of the reasons why we're here. We came to warn you. It seems Sigismund's run out of patience. He's going to break the truce and finish off the rebellion while he still has time. So he's convened all his followers in Kuttenberg with von Berghoff and von Orlitz in the lead. It's just a matter of time before the battles begin.
We've got to secure the fortress quickly, stock up on supplies, reinforce the guard and drill the troops. But I'm grateful to you, friends. Wait here. I'll have the best wine I have brought to you. Bring that red from Burgundy right away.
You might want to save some for Jobst.
I'll gladly risk his displeasure for this occasion.
It seems we both have the same opinion of Jobst, eh?
Well, that is, I wouldn't dream of disrespecting the Margrave. Where do you know him from?
I don't really know him as such. We merely know each other due to my original trade.
Yes, I've heard of you. They say you used to be, well...
Yes, a bandit. It's no secret, sir. King Wenceslas even put a price on my head once. And Catherine here, if she...
I'm sure that's of no interest to the noble gentleman. And anyway, if anyone knows Jobst well, it's Henry here. You two are quite on friendly terms, aren't you?
Well... I can't remember if we actually met him or not. Let's just say this one.
Aye, we know each other well. We recently had talks together in Rattay.
Anyway, we're straying a little from the point. As I said, one of the reasons we came here is to warn you. And the other reason goes by the name of Hynek, the Dry Devil. Where is he?
Well, he was here for a while. At my invitation.
Was? So he's no longer here? Thank Christ.
Where did he go?
I couldn't say. He didn't part quite on the best of terms.
That's quite normal for him. Don't take it to heart, sir.
I had no issue with him. It's more about Margrave Jobst. When he met Hynek, he was somewhat disturbed.
Why?
Disturbed? Why?
Well, let's say, after an exchange of opinions, they agreed it would be best if they saw as little of each other as possible. I'm sure if you're interested in the details, the Margrave will explain it to you himself.
I'd be very surprised.
Yeah.
What was Dry Devil doing here, anyway?
Waging war, if you can call it that. He ambushed 3 of Sigismund's supply caravans and a troop of Cumans in these parts alone. It made me a little nervous. If anyone found out he was hiding out here, in the end, it was Jobst himself who sorted it out. He told Hynek he had to stop because he was interfering with his plans.
Yeah.
Why is Jobst taking such risks? He almost put himself in Sigismund's reach. What for?
To do what he's been doing all his life. Scheming.
One could put it that way. He's seeking allies amongst the undecided lords, and winning over to our side some of the ones who've sided with Sigismund so far.
He wants to make deals with turncoats?
Alas, that's the way it goes in politics. The majority lean towards the side where they expect the least problems. Just between us, I'm not too pleased myself about Jobst's strategy, and I'm the last one who'd wish for violence.
What does he think of this?
What do you think about all of this, sir? Sigismund, Wenceslas, Jobst?
What kind of question is that? Do you doubt my loyalty to our king?
No, that's not
No.
how I meant it.
Henry here sometimes forgets to weigh his words, sir.
That's all right. To be frank, we all know that King Wenceslas isn't the great man his father Charles was. But that is the way of the world. History is full of kings who didn't know how to wear the crown. The blood running in their veins is more important than what's in their heads. He's not a capable ruler. What of it? In my opinion, kingship is above all a guarantee of divine peace. A sovereign's greatest asset is his legitimacy.
But what if the sovereign is truly bad? If he's mad, say.
I'll put it this way. Nobody lives forever, lad.
Least of all bad kings. Isn't that right, sir?
So, what about us? What do we do now?
The Margrave will certainly want to talk to you, but the earliest he'll be back at the fortress will be tomorrow. I hope until then, you won't refuse my offer of a bed for the night.
Just an offer. So you'd let us leave if we wanted to.
Well, the Margrave did ask me to look after you until he returns. For the sake of security.
Whose security?
Good question. Yours, I expect.
Ah, so be it. I couldn't take another step anyway.
Yeah.
Sir, there's still one more thing we came for. Lord von Bergov is holding my lord, Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, hostage. And we also have to warn Jobsta's ally, John of Liechtenstein. Do you know anything about those two?
Sorry, I don't. I didn't even know von Bergau had come here until you told me. And I've heard nothing about Lord Liechtenstein.
Which is actually good news. If he'd been caught and executed, the word would be all over the region. So there's a strong hope he's alive.
Yeah.
Thank you for the warm welcome, Lord Pisek.
It's the least I could do, lad. My fortress is open to all the king's supporters, even if that does make it a bit crammed.
I suppose I ought to get to bed. Where can I sleep, sir?
I had some chambers prepared for all of you. Yours is right here in the palace. Cross that corridor and go up the stairs. You can't miss it. There's a garland above the door. But first, eat your fill. All of you. And maybe you'd like to bathe before going to bed. I told my servant Susanna to prepare baths for you. The baths are in the little house in the courtyard, right next to the well.
Yeah, we're definitely going to the baths first. So let's get some light in here. We could rob him blind if we wanted. Hello, soldier. Oh, frig. Well, we finally made it somewhere safe. Oh.
Take that, you shit!
Here you go. Take it.
Here, Mutt.
Here, won't get
Aye, aye, you silly doggy.
Yeah, this is totally the castle. Because this is where we were as Godwin defending the gate. We originally went up here and shot some crossbow off the wall. Or crossbow bolts off the wall. Pole arms right there. I want to explore this castle a bit. Based on that beginning prologue of this castle being attacked, I'm thinking it's going to be important to know this area.
I wouldn't be surprised if it was. Christ, that's bloody awful. Aye, it's a strange war. A strange and fucked up war. Ah, that's why I'm telling you. It has to be burnt. Quick.
Stealing those if we took them. Could probably get away with it at night. What's down here? So far it just seems like a wine cellar. Okay. Well, it's nice that we're not trespassing. Okay, baths are there. Let's see. This guy's a stable master. Okay. Oh, alchemy bench. That in here? That is. That'll come in handy. Easy log. Nothing really of note. I'd like to find a drying rack. Seriously, only an alchemy bench?
Thank you. And take care.
Lord Pisek said we could have a bath here?
Yes, sir. I prepared the hot water and fragrant oils myself. And I'll wash your clothes as well.
Thank you.
You needn't thank me, sir. And now, if you'll allow me, I'll help you undress.
Only an hour, huh?
You silly doggy.
Mutt.
Careful.
You silly mutt.
$53.
Here you go. Take it.
Did you hear who died?
Ha! I thought it was old Bart, but then I heard him coughing his lungs up in the yard again today.
Not a chance. That old fool out
There are beds up some stairs around here. That's not that. Ours. Did see a soldier come from here earlier. So bloody dark. Ah. Right on the side of the door. Goody. Oh, nice. Got some free stuff. Transfer. That's stealing. Hey, you got our own special toilet. Ah, there's my stuff. Okay, let's, quickly. You're stolen, so in you go. Not gonna use the pistol anytime soon. Okay. Let us... This is why I wanted to do this stuff. Ahead of time. Don't need a blacksmith one. Don't have any armor? Ugh. Whatever. Sleep and save. Well, at least we... This should completely refill our stats, I would think. Henry dreaming again.
So you got your revenge? Father, did it make you feel any better? It did. So what comes next?
Mark von Aulitz is next.
Come on.
Then von Berghoff.
And is that what you really want, son? No matter how many people you kill, you can't change what's happened.
It's what I want.
Are you sure, Henry?
No, he's not. You can see the look on his face.
What's happening? Why are you waking me up? You again?
Yes, the Margrave is calling for you, sir. You and the other gent.
You mean Zizka?
I suppose. I don't know what his name is, but he's waiting down in the courtyard. I'm just on my way to tend to his wounds.
And what about Catherine?
That's the good wife who arrived with you? I don't know. I think I saw her with our captain.
Oh, very well. I'll go now.
Before you go, I brought you something for breakfast. In case you're hungry. Oh, have I been too bold?
No, definitely not. Thank you. Do you need anything else?
No, sir.
So, why are you standing here?
You haven't dismissed me, sir.
Yeah, no need for formalities.
I'm not a nobleman. You don't have to stand on ceremony with me.
I do, since you're a guest of the Margrave, sir. May I leave?
That is... yes, of course.
Thank you, sir.
Something's going to happen with her later. We got all of our gear equipped. Don't have the good stuff, though. Because this was our stealth set. Gotta reset it up. Oops. Cut purse. $18, $12, $25. But the collar is less. Alright, that'll do for now. Alright, let's get up. Now, where did she put our food? Ah, here we are. Jeez. This would stuff our bellies. Works for me. We're taking all of it, though. You're definitely taking all of it. Oh yeah, we had another book to... Oh, it's a... Let's go up. Innkeeper's letter. To the esteemed Lord Peter, I would like to... Word without... I would not like to separate this... Looks like a resignation letter. Don't shut the door on me. Also, we can finally look at the map. Oh wow. We've not seen much of it.
Careful!
Not my fault you got in the way. Hey, Mutt.
Here, Mutt! Good boy.
What is it?
Good boy.
You dropped something. Excuse me.
You see, meine Dame, we aren't idle here. My men train like that every day.
Admirable. If Sigismund and his army happened to turn up, you'd have 2 warriors.
But why would he come here?
Why wouldn't he? Lord Pisak used to be the king. Lo, the worth Henry of Skalitz. I'm just holding a discussion with the captain here about his desolate fortress.
That's not how I'd put it. In the end, as mein Großvater said, the strength of a castle is measured by its garrison. And mine is one of the best in the region. What do you say, lad? Am I right?
Aye. I have to admit, the soldiers here look pretty fearsome. I wouldn't want to come up against them in battle.
I get the feeling you'd run instead of facing them, though. Hey?
Leave him be, meine Dame. Nobody with any sense would take on my men.
Now look here,
No.
I was just being polite. I'd happily take on your men.
Ach ja?
Do you fancy yourself a knight?
Come, Junge. We'll stuff your clothes with straw, so you don't come to any harm, and let you have a go against one of ours. Pullcock, come here! The first to bleed loses.
Okay.
Well, you haven't shown yourself to be very manly, Henry. Thank God I didn't...
I'm sorry. We are kicking his ass. We got the first hit. You guys saw that. We got the first hit, and then he did something stupid and got us in turn. I am not losing that beginning duel. You're retaking all the food, though. Even if we don't eat it, we can potentially still get some use out of it.
I apologize.
You see, meine Dame, we aren't idle here. My man...
How many do we have? 2. Okay. We can have
Train
one
like
now.
that.
Hello? I'm just...
That's in the... What?
Aye.
Leave.
Now look here.
Ach ja.
Do you...
Come, you pull the first to... Fuck you. Take that.
He has a master strike. That's how he got me. Is that my cat? That's how he got me. He used a master strike. We really should have learned that from Tomcat. We're gonna have to go back and get it from him. I know you can transfer back and forth between the different regions. Especially if we're using a longsword. God
You see,
damn it.
meine Dame, we aren't...
Hello? I'm just...
That's in the... What?
Aye.
Leave.
Now look.
Ach,
Do you...
come, pull cut the first...
We're doing this until we win.
Bad luck. No chance. Fuck you. Wanker.
I thought I blocked that.
No, you don't.
Oh, come on! Fucking Master Strike. Block the attack, hitting the exact... Man, I hate that thing. Gonna love it once we get it. But we gotta be ever so careful not to...
You see, meine Dame?
Hello? I'm just...
That's in what do you...
Aye.
Leave. Now look,
Do you...
come, Kulka, the first. I'm wounded. Mercy, leave me be.
There we go.
Excellent, Henry.
It was nothing.
Gut gemacht. You have my admiration. You really are good with the sword. I hope my idiots learned a thing or two from you.
You should receive some kind of reward for that feat.
And what rewards would you have in mind?
I was rearranging our saddlebags, and I remembered I took a small memento from Trotsky.
Oh. What is it?
A hunting crossbow. I even think it's von Berghoff's. I was meaning to sell it, but it might serve you better.
My word. Thank you. I better go and find Zizka. The Margrave is expecting us.
I saw Zhishka next to the stables. There was some girl hanging around him.
Do you want to come with us to see Jobst?
Not really. I'll go and pack my things instead. I have a feeling we'll have to leave soon.
Why?
A woman's intuition.
Uh-huh. Okay. Oh, we got our gear back. Wait, what is that crossbow? Decorated field crossbow. May not look like it belongs in combat, but it can pierce chainmail armor as well as weaker plate. Stretchers are so nice looking bow. Or crossbow rather. We are definitely gonna make some use out of that. When you perform a no. If you hunting swords. Let's go slicer. Each successful combo significantly reduces opponent's agility and strength, making it easier for you to kill them.
Oh, like that.
Captain's wife. Stables, that was... Yeah, here we are.
And this scar. It's strange, crooked, like a letter from a fancy book.
This. I fell off the battlements at Laxenburg Castle.
How are things, Captain?
What do you think? I've seen better days. And you, youngster?
Not so great. I'm feeling pretty battered.
Just wait until you've been through as much as I have.
Nah, don't say that. You still have your strength. A real man of iron.
A damned rusty one, I'd say. But enough chat. I see Jobst has returned to the fortress.
That's why I'm here. They're expecting us. I wanted to take Catherine along too, but she said she'd rather get the horses ready.
She's doing the right thing, and you better run ahead and greet the Margrave. I'll join you shortly.
Yeah.
Are you expecting trouble?
I always expect trouble. Jobst has turned coats more times than I can count. And the way things are these days, I'd rather have horses standing by, even on a visit to my parents.
What about that dry devil of yours? Did you find out where he went?
No, nobody asked him where he was going, but it seems they're hoping it's as far away as possible. I'm not surprised. If I know him, he wasn't the ideal guest.
At least Jobst might know where he is.
He might. To be honest, that's the only reason for talking to him.
Alright.
Should I really go and see Jobst on my own? He's a Margrave, though.
So what? You already know him better than I do. You met him in Rattay. I only know what I've heard about him.
All right, but he sent for us both. How's it gonna look?
A bit odd, I suppose. But you must understand, I'm doing this for our benefit. The less time I spend with a Margrave in one room, the better.
All right, then. I'll be going, then.
Also, I just noticed our,
I'll sort you out nicely.
the banquet hall. Okay.
Son of a bitch!
Once we get through all this and can actually
What the fuck was that?
start roaming around again, we will be.
Henry. Where's Captain Zizka?
He got held up.
I received a report that von Bergov's banner is flying in the camp of my dear cousin Sigismund, so I assume the negotiations at Trotsky didn't go too smoothly.
No, sir. I don't have good news for you, I'm afraid.
Well, good or bad, I'm sure you have plenty to report. So what happened with von Bergov at Trotsky?
Bergov had no interest in our message. By the time we finally arrived at Trotsky, he'd already long since made a deal with Sigismund. But of course, he didn't tell Sir Hans and me anything. And on top of that, he used us to do his dirty work. Everything went to hell in the end, and we ended up in a dungeon. Or at least I did. They took Lord Capon away. In fact, that's why we're here. We were following von Bergov's trail.
So I've heard. But I'd be interested to know the details. It's been some time since our meeting in Rattay, and now you appear here by the side of a quite unexpected guest.
An unexpected guess.
Yes, of course, I've heard of Zizka before, and of his unconventional ways of supporting our king. But I don't know where you know him from.
We met outside Trotsky, in rather complicated circumstances. We crossed swords. I can only thank God we didn't kill each other.
And who was giving Zizka orders? Do you know?
I think it's some Jan Sokol of Lamberg.
That would make sense. He was always quite pig-headed. Enough about Zizka. I also heard something about a pillory and poaching. What the hell did you and Sir Hans get up to?
Things went wrong right from the beginning. We were ambushed, and we lost the letter. Lord Capon and I were lucky to get out of it alive. But no one at Trotsky believed that we were messengers.
Von Berghoff refused to aid a nobleman in need. That seems pretty low for a man of his stature.
Well, to be honest, Lord Capon didn't really look much like a nobleman. We were ambushed while bathing in a pond, and then we fled through the woods. So we really looked like a pair of beggars.
Ah, that must have been a peculiar feeling for Lord Capon.
Not only for him, sir. I may be just a bastard, but that doesn't mean I'm used to begging at castle gates dressed in rags.
Of course, but there is a difference between disgrace for a commoner and for a lord chosen by God. In any case, are you sure there's nothing else you want to tell me?
Well, you should probably know that Istvan Toth was working for von Berghoff.
Who's he?
One of Sigismund's cronies. He was causing havoc around Ratai.
Ah, yes. Hanush and Radzig mentioned some such person. They even foolishly let him go.
They had to. They gave him their word.
Yes. Well, it's actually quite heartening that some people still have such naive ideas about the world.
Well, no one let him go this time. He's dead.
Very good. From what I've heard, he was a bandit and a cutthroat. There should be no dealings with his ilk. And do you want to tell me anything else? Besides about Toth?
That's all that happened, sir.
Truly. My court messenger and bearer of tidings, both good and bad, John of Liechtenstein, has mysteriously gone silent. So every piece of information I get now is precious. By the way, you said you were in von Berghoff's dungeon. And I can imagine how they treated you there. Tell me.
Yeah.
Did you reveal anything?
Well, they asked questions, yes. But I was counting on that, and prepared myself for it.
How did you prepare yourself?
I just thought something up.
Henry, what exactly did you tell them? What you might consider to be a minor detail might be something of utmost importance.
I don't know. It all happened so fast.
But you said you had time to think. So how was it then?
Well,
I've had better liars than you fail to trick me. So tell me, what came out of those loose lips of yours?
Although it wasn't me who told him, von Berghoff did get certain information.
What information?
About Liechtenstein. That he's in Kuttenberg. And what he's doing there. I'm really sorry, sir, but... well, they tortured us.
That is truly unfortunate. But you've nothing to be ashamed of. I think it's too much to expect anyone to hold their tongue under torture.
But Lord Liechtenstein... what if they killed him because of us?
John went straight into the lion's den. He knew the risks. Thank you for the news. You're free to go if you want. But I would be glad if you stayed at the fortress. As soon as it's possible, you can join a legation heading for Rattay. I'm sure you already want to go home.
Nope.
What? Go home? I can't. I have to rescue Sir Hans. I made a promise I'd protect him.
A noble thought. But you mustn't worry about Lord Capon. I'm sure von Berghoff has him trapped in a gilded cage.
But I made a promise, sir.
I understand, but honestly, Lord Capon is now safer than you or I. The most sensible course now is to wait for the ransom demand.
No.
Margrave.
Ah, Captain Zizka. Henry and I were just discussing Lord Capon.
Yeah, the Margrave thinks he's in no danger, and we should wait for a ransom demand.
As one does.
I wanted to talk to you about something else. I suppose you're wondering why your friend Hinnek, also known as the Dried Devil, isn't here?
Oh, there's plenty of gossip going on around the fortress. You and Pisek refused to grant him asylum.
Asylum is for those in distress, Captain. Hinnek came to burn and pillage. I have quite different plans.
And what
He's
might
not
those
an
be,
ally.
Margrave? Sitting and talking while King Wenceslas rots in a dungeon. What would I expect? Not so long ago, you were conspiring with Sigismund against Prokop, your own brother.
It would be futile trying to explain to you the intricacies of the Luxembourg's dynastic politics. Let me just explain that that was what was called for in the situation. But I assure you that I am now acting in the best interests of this country and of King Wenceslas.
You're acting first and foremost in your own interests. Everyone knows that.
Strong words coming from a man who earns his bread by killing merchants on the road.
No.
No offense intended. I applaud your art. The pen is mightier than the sword, but there are times when it's vice versa. Enter!
All ready to leave now, sir?
Good. It's high time. I expect the captain was about to leave anyway. Are you not?
With pleasure.
And you, Henry?
Me? Well, sir, I made a promise.
I understand. I won't attempt to keep you here by force. But bear in mind, I have concluded a very fragile truce with Sigismund, which gives us time to get ready. And if anyone should disrupt my plans with headstrong acts of violence, there will be consequences. Grave consequences. I consider this matter closed. Farewell and good luck.
I don't like him. He's an ally solely for convenience. Or an ally of convenience.
I get the feeling Yopes didn't make a great impression on you. Are we leaving?
Yeah. And Henry's going with us.
Wait, you'll help me find Capon?
Sure. But we'll need people for that. And information.
Alright.
Catherine, I've got a job for you.
Yes?
Go to Kuttenberg. Find out what happened to Liechtenstein. If anyone knows what's going on in this godforsaken country, it'll be him. In the meantime, we'll go and find Dry Devil and his band.
Good luck. I'd go all the way to Rome to spy if it kept me away from the devil.
Let's go.
It looks like we're on Pebbles, but we don't have any gear, but Henry's acting as if we do have gear on him. Her. Ugh. Let's see if we can equip some. There we go.
Stay close.
How so?
The devil doesn't
just
know
inside.
you, but he should recognize me, even like this. Unless he's too drunk.
What is your plan, anyway? Go from village to village, hamlet to hamlet, until we find him?
Oh, nice. So we can pay for a caravan and that to take us to different areas. Or to the other areas. Sweet.
We just have to visit places where you can get booze.
So all the taverns and dens in the region?
If it comes to it.
I'm up for that.
Don't get your hopes up. We'll have a beer, listen to the local rumor mill, and if we don't find anything, we'll pay up and move on.
Where do we start?
I have heard of a place that's a favored meeting spot of bandits, poachers, and all kinds of scum. If I was looking for the devil, or at least someone who knows something about him, that's where I'd go.
Sounds like a good place to start. And if we find the devil, what then?
If we're really to step on Sigismund's toes, we need capable men. And the devil's capable. of anything, really.
I'm not sure what the three of us can achieve.
Inek's not alone. He has the devil's pack.
Who?
That's what his band is called. They're exactly the sort of men we need.
And what do you have in mind when you say step on Sigismund's toes? What about Liechtenstein and Capon?
Same thing we did to von Berghoff. But don't worry. It's gonna take a lot of time before we're ready. In the meantime, hopefully Catherine will find out where young Liechtenstein is hiding. If his spy network really lives up to the legend, he'll surely know where they're keeping young Capon.
I hope so. And when he's free, then we can step on Sigismund's toes. I'm sure Lord Capon will be happy to help.
In that case, he'd be better off staying in captivity. So, what do you say? Should we speed up?
Yeah.
It's quiet. The surroundings are pretty. Why rush? At least we won't be so conspicuous.
If you say so.
This is going to take a while, or a little longer than just instantly getting there. But it's going to show us the countryside and show us parts of the map. And by parts of the map, I mean part of the map. We're going to unlock more of the area. Or get rid of some of the clouds. Besides, we're probably just heading up there. Or not, maybe? I don't know. And I'm still debating it, but I'm thinking we will, yeah. I'm still debating it, but I think we would, or I would be better off switching this long sword out for a short...
Shouldn't we speed up? We won't get there before dark like this.
What's the matter? Don't you want to enjoy the scenery?
Let's just
I changed my mind. We really should pick up the pace.
Yeah, we're fast traveling in the complete different direction than I thought. Well, went through a town. Oh well. Way the hell over here? Sheesh.
We're here. I hope our journey doesn't keep your hand on your hilt, Henry. Around here, you never know what might happen.
Fair enough. Henry comes with his sword drawn.
I warned you had it coming, you drunk.
Hang on. I didn't see it. Does feel better when I've had a drink. It's a gift from God.
Either you pay us back our coin, or you can leave your head with us.
You wouldn't get a groschen for an alternative, mine.
You're right about that.
I'd have a use for that turnip. But I can only pay for it with iron.
Shiska?
You turn on your heel and get going. If you value your life. You might have noticed there's more of us than you.
That can be fixed.
Now it's a fair fight. We get one each. Sweet.
To hell with you. Show what you're made of. No chance. You're no match for us, fucker. Fuck you. Keine Gnade.
Do I have to pull you out of trouble again? I see you're still a drunkard.
It's good to see you too, Shishka. What happened to...
That doesn't matter now.
Huh? Who's that? Where's your old band?
You're looking at all that's left of it.
I see we have a lot to talk about.
That we do. Anyway, this is Henry. Henry, this is Kubienka.
Hiya, lad. And thanks for the help. You're handy with a sword.
Thanks.
Not that I couldn't handle them myself.
He would be one of the best archers north of the Alps. If he wasn't drunk or with one arm in the stocks all the time.
Shouldn't we leave before someone notices the corpses?
Easy, lad. This was the devil's den. If we behave ourselves, the innkeeper will just charge us a cleaning fee, and that will be that.
There will be plenty of time to get acquainted with the local customs. We're looking for the devil. Where is he?
Well, when I said we have a lot to talk about, now is the time. This is the innkeeper, Dreadlight.
Gentlemen, I won't have this. You're murdering my guests and making a mess.
They started it.
They've been drinking on credit for half a day. Who's going to pay for this now?
If you search their pockets and sell their weapons, that should cover it. And I have a feeling Kubienka here owed them some dice winnings.
I didn't cheat.
Pay him.
All right, then. What did I do to deserve you? Here you go.
Ah, I see you are a nobleman and a generous one at that. You didn't have to, but thank you. I'm much obliged. You don't need to worry about anything. We'll clear away the corpses, pour some sand on the blood, and no one will know what happened here.
That's nice of you. But leave us alone now.
Nobody will be looking for them anyway. Only the catchpoles would be interested in them. You might even get a reward.
Did you hear Lord Shishka?
Yes, I did. Of course. I'm leaving. Just call if you need anything.
Alright.
Who's this devil fella of yours, anyway?
He's an angry, dangerous murderer. Someone you want on your side, but never against you.
And a treacherous old fox, too. One time, he was besieging a castle, and when they refused to surrender, he dressed up as a begging hag. They let him in, and he slit their throats in their sleep. I still regret not being there to see that.
I was there. In fact, he kidnapped that hag's grandsons and told her he'd cripple them unless she let him in the castle. She opened the gate for him at night, and you know the rest.
Ha! Well, I could better the way Devil tells it.
Alright.
Is it just you and the devil here? Where's the rest?
That's the problem.
What problem?
Well, I'm alone here.
Can he be trusted? He looks like he'd be happy to rat us out the first chance he gets.
Dreadlight? Well, I don't think so. They'd arrest him as well as if he went to snitch on us. If you keep paying him, he'll serve you.
If you say so. So, what's up with the devil? I need to talk to him.
That won't be easy. He got locked up.
What? They captured the devil, and you're just saying it like it's nothing.
Who captured him?
How should I know? Some armed bastards.
Shit, Kubianka, you must know who came after you and why.
Well, we botched this job in Kuttenberg. It was supposed to be a breeze, but the fuckers outnumbered us 3-1. Before we could react, they knocked the devil down and pounded on him like a deaf man on a door. Etta and I tried to help him, but we just couldn't.
Fuck.
It pisses me off that we had to leave him there. But we would have been captured.
Okay, so
Do
where
you know
is
where
he?
they're keeping him?
Why? The town guard took him. So he's probably in the town jail?
Fuck. There's no way we're getting him out of there.
My words. Otherwise, we would have gotten him away from those fuckers a long time ago. Not even a mouse can get in there. We can't pull off something like that.
How long has it been since he was captured?
I've been sitting here drinking ever since it happened. So, maybe a week, maybe even a month. More like a month.
A month? They haven't hanged him yet.
That's the thing. The devil's famous. Lots of people want him that. But they won't give him the news or the axe. They want to send his soul to the Lord in a much worse way. The devil is a proper bastard, but not even he deserves that.
What are they planning to do with him?
The devil's got a fat price on his head. He's the most feared robber baron in Bohemia. There are several empty tents in Sigismund's camp, thanks to him. They really want to relish his death. They'll take him to their camp outside of town for that.
Who told you that?
When someone owes you a dice wager, they'll spill him what they don't know. They say the people of Kuttenberg can't wait to see him gone.
If they're going to move him, that could be our chance. We'll wait for them and free the devil.
He will be watched by a dozen armed guards. We're only 3. So unless you have 10 men up your sleeve...
I thought the devil would have at least 10 men. But other than that, it makes sense. I don't think we'll have another shot.
I was going to hire some muscle for help here, but I got thirsty. You know the rest.
More like I know you. But maybe we'll find someone around here. Everybody will listen if we mention coin. Can you think of anything else that might come in handy?
Well, how about some hand cannons?
Have you got some?
Well, not on me. But maybe there are some in our old camp. It isn't far.
Maybe?
Maybe. Surely. If I can remember where we hit them. And as luck would have it, they're not far from the road they used to transport the devil.
What place is that?
This narrow gully with a nice curve that backs for something nasty to happen in it. West of here. You can't miss it.
Looks like there's still some sense left in your noggin despite the booze.
And what about me?
You'll go with Kubianka to get the hand cannons he may be... surely hid somewhere.
Great! At least I won't have to carry them myself.
Don't dilly-dally. And when you have them, meet me at the ambush spot. Keep an eye on him. And don't let him talk your ear off.
Alright. How's much loyalty doing? 60.
Look what I have for you.
There's pebbles.
So hop on, we have to ride. How did you meet Shiska anyway?
We tried to capture him, but he ambushed and captured us instead.
That sounds like Shiska. But that is how friendships for life are made.
With one of them in jail, while the other mocks them through the bars.
Actually, that's how I met my wife.
You have a wife? Where is she now?
Where could she be? Maybe rotting in the jail. I left her there on our wedding night.
Well, that's what you say.
Oh, come on, Henry. You must have some fun, even if you are about to hang. Do not frown. It does not suit you.
I'm not frowning. That's just how my face is.
My condolences, then. Especially to your family. If my wife gave birth to something like that, I wouldn't know whether to fetch a priest or a shovel.
You don't know shit about my family, so keep your mouth shut.
Or what?
Or... you'll see.
I've seen things you wouldn't believe.
You nearly got killed just now, yet you're stirring shit again.
Oh, well, I cannot help myself. Life's to be lived, and the body's to go to the grave properly fucked up. So I take it easy. As they say in Latin, cop a demon.
So you're a mercenary, cutthroat, swindler, drunk, and on top of that, a philosopher?
I'm a man of many... You know what.
A man of many debts and drinks?
Oh, come on.
Yeah.
You do not even know me. We will get to know each other once we have a drink together. Speaking of which... Would you have a drop on you?
No.
Fuck. I never ride out without some supplies. I don't know if I can stand it.
A few more stupid jokes and I'll plug your gob. But it won't be with booze.
You are very lucky to be with Shishka, that you saved me.
I'm starting to regret it.
That's why I like you. We will have so much fun together. I feel it in my bones. But we better pick up our pace. I need to piss.
Where are we even going? At least we got the Devil's Den located now. See, this is what I mean. Like, we're locked into these quests until we get the chance to roam around again. And that's why I wanted to do this short stream. I'm hoping that this will let us get us to the part where we can free roam again. I'm hoping once we free the devil, we'll get sent on a thing to, like, go meet this person in this location, or search for information about or such, where the main story and state of the world is on pause while we do whatever the hell we want. And then we can go back and forth between Kuttenberg and Trotsky and have access to just about everything. Especially now that we got a horse, got some levels, decent armor, and just roam around killing bandits and the such. Man, could we not stop in the middle of a trot?
What a relief. I just better not piss on my boots or trip over. Oh, almost done. Oh, not done yet. Finally.
Show me.
Okay.
You silly mutt. Here you go. Take it.
Some people are just made that way. Nothing you can do about it. I mean, if Ada could find the camp, you'll have no problem finding it yourself. Oh, and the hand cannons. They're buried somewhere near the camp. Just a few steps. That much I remember. Maybe by the stream. Or right in it? No, that's not it. Oh, we were drunk. But we're not that stupid. Although, maybe Janos and Edda are. One time, they decided to rob some merchant because we were running out of food. They found one and decided to follow him.
Okay.
What are we gonna do now?
Well, welcome to our camp. It's not much, but we called it home.
Oh, this mess?
Hey, you don't see me insulting your home.
So where are the cannons?
We hit something down below last time. By the stream, near the boulders, by the uprooted tree. And something is buried a little ways over there.
Don't you remember where you put them?
Well, I have a rough idea. A hazy memory. A hunch.
Oh, Jesus Christ. So? Where are they?
One of those places. Let's look at all of them. They are here somewhere.
We're gonna dig through half the forest.
Nonsense. I'll walk around, get my bearings. You'll see. Anyway, we need a shovel. There used to be one by Janner's tent.
Which one is that?
The one made of leaves. He was so proud of it until he woke up covered in caterpillars.
Come on then. We don't have much time.
Yeah, really. Oh, I got some deer. Love to hunt them. Also, if we're doing an ambush, we really should do that. Okay. Grab that for the ambush. There we go. Oh, this is a spot.
I told you I would find it right away. Now just dig it up and we are done.
Won't you give me a hand? It'll go faster if you help me.
We were as drunk as fiddlers when we buried him. But this place seems really familiar. Before that, we had to bury old Lodiel. And we had to fortify ourselves.
I was a fool to think this would be easy.
So, I was wrong.
So you're digging the next one?
I guess not. Frig. Why does Henry always get stuck with the old drunks?
Listen, lad.
Just tell me you didn't throw those hand cannons in the water.
Of course not. Look at that basket over there.
What about it?
The cannons are not there, but there is something better. Booze. Be a lovely lad and fetch it.
No.
We're moving. No stalling.
You have as much fun as watching grass grow.
Fuck. I think I make Henry drunk sometimes. No, this is the spot.
Right. Enough playing around. Yeah.
Are you sure?
Absolutely. Just like the last time. So this is the grave of poor Lodiel. I was sure we buried him elsewhere.
Ugh. What stench.
Why? Did it not smell much better when he was alive? Oh, well.
This guy, I swear. Damn drunk. Oh yeah, I don't have a cobbler's kit.
God grant him eternal life and some soap.
Let's, You're worse? Really? Seriously, you're worse? Just getting some of these onto the horse.
What about us?
If L'Oreal is here, then I reckon I know where the hand cannons are.
Finally! Took you long enough, you old drunkard.
Here you go. Take it.
Please let this be the last spot, and then we can just ride off.
So, this is it.
Don't tell me you've lost your way.
Oh, please. Me? Never. I found it.
Don't you want to dig the last hole yourself?
I'll tell you something, Henry. There are two kinds
Gunsmith
of
kit.
Those who
Carefully
work
wrapped
and
handguns.
those who... See? I told you I knew exactly where to find them.
God, why are you punishing me?
Oh, don't cry. We have more important things to do.
Will you take the cannons?
I won't be lugging them around.
Right. Are we going to see Zizka?
Let's go. Or do you want to go alone?
I'd rather go with you. Just in case.
Mount up then. We've wasted enough time as it is.
Yeah. I would have said let's go with him anyway, if we had the option. Just in case.
I think I've heard that one before.
Fuck all the rest today. I'm with my comrades. Fuck all to eat today.
To hell with the hand cannons. Don't you want to get on the road and sing to the convoy? They'd bleed out of their ears and we'd be done.
Of course, then again, he's still better than my dad in singing.
Fuck all the rest today. I'm with my comrades. Fuck all to eat today. Still we'll be merry. Ring your boots and we'll make hats roll like berries.
One good thing about these quests is you can just hit the button to follow and, well, the game does everything.
My friend is a venomous creature. Best kick her out cause her back's her best feature. She'll break your heart and you want no other. Forget that damn troll up and drink your wine, brother.
Some of these things. Oh, looks like we found the ambush spot.
Women,
I'll have
my
to deal with
friend, is a venomous creature. Best kicker out, cause her back's her best feature. Fear break your heart and you...
1, 2, 3, 6 of us? 7.
We have the hand cannons.
How did it go? Any trouble?
The next time you want to send me looking for something with Kubienka, just kill me. You'll save me a lot of suffering.
Did we find those cannon? We did. So stop whining.
When you spend more time with Kubienka, you'll realize he's not doing it on purpose. He's just a prick.
Hey!
What's the plan?
We wait. We'll position ourselves on the flanks, and when they pass, we'll attack.
Why are the wagons standing there? I was hoping we would block the road with a tree or something.
Look what I managed to find. A true march of the maimed. If they had to cut down a tree, they'd chop off their own limbs. We at least took a wheel off. It looks less suspicious, and the convoy will have to stop anyway.
Oi, fuck, but...
But what?
I would put it a little further back, so they will not see it until they are right next to it.
Ah, look who's thinking. And what then?
Then we rise with the hand cannons and blast the bastards to smithereens, from above.
What a load of rubbish.
What rubbish? It is like a battlement, but on a wagon. You get it right? Haha.
Shut up. We'll do it my way.
Make up your minds. It's hard to say how much time we have.
So, Kubienka, take half of the men and go over there. The rest will stand on the other side.
Where will I go?
You'll stay here, with me.
And then what?
We'll wait for them to arrive. And then...
Cutscene. I really hope we get the gear.
Are we there yet? No, how many fucking times have I told you? Are you deaf?
Pay no attention to him, Rupert.
Pay no attention to him, Rupert.
You hold me up in irons. You can't even show me a grain of human decency.
Paul!
What the fuck? Damn. There's more of them than I was expecting.
We can't back out now. Let's blast at them and seize the advantage.
Oi! You two! Get that wreck off the road.
Not to worry, Honorable Sir. We're working on it. To the task!
We missed every fucking shot.
Matilda!
Oh no, never mind. We hit the horse.
My leg, damn it! You idiot!
Well, that was just a warning shot. Surrender, or the next one will go straight through your guts.
So next time, will you hit the mark?
I'd rather settle it without bloodshed.
That's easy. Surrender, and none of you will be harmed. Until you hang alongside the devil, that is.
The only one surrendering will be you.
Oh, really? Rupert, bring that bastard to me. And you, arrest the others. If they resist, just kill them.
Halt! Not another step, or...
Oh, what? Are you gonna shoot at the sky again?
Look, let's get this straight. We both know we'll be done with you in no time. You and maybe one other might give us a bit of trouble, but the rest will crush like flies.
What are you blabbering about? My men are better armed than you, and they're certainly not scared of you.
It looks like that. And there's a lot of you, but there's a lot more of us. And we have armor, and firearms.
Oh,
and shit in your braes, eh? This will be easy. Give them hell! Don't spare anyone!
Well, I guess we don't meet the stat.
It's done, yokel!
Never saw that coming.
Hey, that one's had it!
I'll beat you to a bloody
Show what you're made of.
True blood!
Kick your asses! Take cover!
Come on, Mutt.
I'm just getting started.
Sick!
Yeah! Hey, you swine! Come and get it!
Okay, where's that guy in armor? Right there. I got a free pistol too. That's nice.
All right, we're done here. We've got to get the devil out of here somehow. So put the wheel back on and get the horse. If you're bleeding, patch yourself up quickly. We need to get out of here soon. If you're not bleeding, clear the bodies off the road. Hide them somewhere, but be quick about it, all right? Come here, Henry. We don't have all day.
Yeah. We're getting every little piece of loot we can get our asses on. Well, hands on.
There's someone lying here.
Okay. Alright, horse can't carry anymore. Fuck.
Another senseless day. It has to be me standing over the body. What a fucking day. Oh, it starts to
Okay, we're gonna dish some of this stuff. Where's the heavier things? 600. We repair these. They're worth over 1,000. We gotta keep them. You can get gone. You guys are worse. Just getting rid of some of these. Ooh, that is better than what we're using. Okay. Nothing there, gunsmith, nothing there. Okay. Sword will keep that. You can get dropped. Damn, we're still, but nowhere near as bad.
We should get out of here, don't you think?
The sooner we're gone, the better.
Yeah. Now back to the Devil's Den.
Welcome back, Hinnick.
If it wasn't for you, I'd still be getting worked over by those bastards in Sigismund's camp. You saved my arse, fellas. Although, I have a second hole in it now because of you. Ouch!
There was an accident. I couldn't hit you that well, even if I wanted to.
That would be a shame. We'd be hard-pressed to find another horseman like him.
Spare me the flattery. It's enough you thought I was worth saving. Warms the cockles of my heart.
Don't thank me until you know what we're up to.
Ha ha! I knew there was a reason you rescued me. What's your plan?
How are we
Yeah, we're
doing,
just gonna-
Devil? Do you have some kind of hideout? What about your people?
Hideout? Our old camp was a shithole.
Don't insult our home from home.
Shush! We can stay here.
Here? For all to see?
This here hole is far from town, and has such a bad reputation that decent people are afraid to come here. As long as you're paying, old Treadlight will serve you wholeheartedly. This place has everything we need, and people who come here can be recruited for some dirty work.
And there are no fleas in the beds.
Furthermore, it's called the Devil's Den, and I like that.
All right, have it your way. Henry, go to the innkeeper and arrange our stay here. But back to the point, Devil. What about your people?
My people? Kubianka isn't enough for you.
No, he isn't.
That's too bad. Well, they fucked off somewhere. They didn't send any messages to my jail cell.
We'll have to do something about that. But first, you should go and see Catherine. See if she's settled in and if she's all right. She said she'd try to find work at the Hangman's Halter Tavern.
You're not coming with me?
Does that bother you? Well, you're not afraid of her, are you?
Someone might recognize me. And if they saw us together...
All right. What will you be doing?
I don't know about these two, but I'll be having a rest. I'm not going to sit on a horse for a while anyway.
But we don't have time for that. We need more people. The three of us could just about make an infamous cabbage-stealing band. The best thing would be to recruit from your old comrades.
Forget it. It hurts like you shot off one of my arse cheeks. I can barely stand.
At least tell me what happened to your infamous Devil's Pack. Where can we find them?
Yeah, I'd like to know that too. Where are they, Kibienka? Why didn't you lot free me from jail?
You gather a band of criminals and then you are surprised they cannot be trusted?
So, nobody's left?
Some might return now that the devil is back.
Well, if they're not already swinging on the gallows somewhere.
Or will you find them? They could be anywhere.
We'll have to search for them. Will you help us, Henry?
I don't have a choice, do I?
I like that boy already. No pointless questions, just straight to the task.
At least tell him where to find the bastards.
I'd love to. But I don't even know who survived that fuck-up.
Not many of us are left. Janos and Adder were the first to run. I reckon they are gorging themselves somewhere. If they have any coin.
What about Bohuta and his brother? They've always been reliable.
Slavik died, Bohuta took it badly. He's not coming back.
Fuck. Henry may be able to convince him.
I doubt it, but he can try.
Do we have anyone else?
Well, there's Matthew and Roniek, but who knows where they ended up.
And that's all.
We could also try those rebellious farmers who are fighting against Sigismund around here.
I don't want any dirty peasants. I want my old pack.
In that case, there is no one else left.
Alright.
And where should we look for them? I don't even know where to start.
I think I could help you with some of them. Come and see me when you want to get started.
Alright.
I'll visit the town first. If Catherine's waiting for me there, I'll have to hurry. The sooner we find Liechtenstein, the sooner we can free Capon.
What is it with this bird? What kind of stupid name is that anyway?
I'll tell you everything before Henry returns. Henry, you should hurry up and come right back here once you're done. Do you understand?
Okay. First off, let's see if we can... Oh, nice. He'll buy everything. That's good. These are better than the Saxon plate.
I hope you'll be satisfied, my friend.
Yeah. So I think we're at a point now where we can just go and do whatever. What have we got? If you deal damage to an enemy with a ranged weapon, stamina recovers slower, and combat ability is reduced. That's pretty good. The first shot will do 15% more damage. Okay. After each shot, you get a short buff that increases reload and aim speed. Let's just get this one. Typically only fire one shot anyway. Okay, I think we finally got to a point where we can roam around and do a few things. Nice that this guy will buy everything. Cook. Discovered dice. Wheel sharpener. Or sharpening wheel. Oh, blacksmith. We can do blacksmith in here? Yep. Sweet.
How can I help you, stranger?
What do you have?
Oh, blackened one. Ah, nice. Got 4 more designs we can get here. Charcoal. Nice. Good materials.
Thank you.
I don't mind paying a lot for these because we got a lot of stuff to sell. I'd like some cobbler kits though.
Had a good day
that
to
was
you,
everything.
friend.
Wow.
Show me your...
Yeah then, thanks for nothing.
Oops.
Pleasure doing business. Take... care.
Okay. Go on. Hold on to the mace. Doing a bit of figuring out here. Sleeves with rondels. Same. 104. Noble ones are better. Okay. This is why I didn't mind buying a lot from them. Because we're selling a bunch back. I thought we were. Okay. Alright, well at least there's a bunch of stuff here. I wonder if there's an alchemy bench somewhere. Not in there. Right? Yeah. Okay.
Wanted to break in here, did you?
No, I didn't. Cellar. Okay. And in this door we easy lock. Outside. And there's an upstairs probably with all the beds. Okay. Cool. And over here, what do we got? Just a burnt down house, I assume. I'm thinking there's nothing here. Oh. Could take the training weapons just for the hell of it. Probably right crap. They'll be here anyway. Oh. Nothing I'm majorly interested in taking. Okay, well. So I'm pretty certain as long as, well, not pretty certain, I'm hoping, so long as we don't go and specifically talk to Catherine.
And what can I get for you? I'll be right there.
We'll be fine to just roam around and do whatever. So we look here, we got the Devil's Den. Actually a fair amount in this area. There's a town right south. Let's go find that, shall we? Oh, the baths. Cool. Anything else here?
You shouldn't be out here all alone like this. Awful things have been happening here.
Are you sure? Pretty good scenery. Anyway. There's literally just the baths here, isn't it? Ooh, apothecary. And an alchemist.
Show me your way.
Soap. Weak lion. Increases charisma by 3 for 3 minutes. However, if you use it in combination with another perfume, it decreases her charisma. Huh. Okay. Well, lots of materials. Bane potion. Nice. Don't care about that. There we go.
Thank you, and a good day to you, friend.
Okay, so we got an apothecary. So we got apothecary, blacksmith, and an innkeeper that'll buy just about anything, plus the bathhouse here. And you... So food, some basic stuff. King's die. An anointed head has no need of a loaded die since he always is right and can never lose. We're buying that.
Thanks, and have a nice day, friend.
Okay, cool. So this is actually a pretty good area. Wait, southwest. Other way. And then we just go down here, right? Yeah, and then when we get that split, we take a left. Okay.
Quick! Go!
Pebbles will be a lot better once we ride these 30 kilometers on it. Looks like a logging area.
Whoa, whoa.
Yeah, here's the town.
Whoa.
Hey, you!
Yes?
How about stretching those limbs and getting some light exercise? Shall we spar?
Did I commit a crime?
Who's this that chance has brought my way? I'm Peter, but everyone calls me Hornet.
I'm Henry, of Skalitz.
Forgive me, but you don't look much like a nobleman.
That I am not.
It's just when you say of Skalitz, it has a noble ring to it.
Well, it's just my way of saying I'm not from these parts. Besides, my name doesn't hold a candle to yours, Hornet. How did you come by such a moniker?
After a fight, my opponents say the blows I give them are right stingers. Want to see for yourself?
You roam the world challenging random passers-by to duels.
Exactly.
Is that how you make a living?
Ah, no, not like that. I move from village to village, and people pay me for whatever they happen to need. Sometimes I'm asked to lug some stuff. Other times I guard a caravan. Occasionally I get to intimidate wretches who refuse to pay their debts. As long as I'm getting paid.
You enjoy scaring people in debt, huh?
Haha, that doesn't come into it. I've nothing against them. I get paid to deliver this and that from so-and-so. After that, it's none of my concern.
A mountain of muscle for sale.
Exactly. And there's no harm in pitting your fighting skills against someone now and then on the road. Especially when money's involved. So, what do you say?
What are the rules?
I have two. 1, always put some money down. 2, don't get killed.
Pretty simple.
Exactly. Take a sword, a mace, whatever you fancy. But no bows or any of that shit.
A shield?
Yeah, sure. Just a fight close up. We stop when one of us is ready to drop.
All right.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it.
Exactly. Now you're talking. What are we fighting for?
I have a proposition. If you win, you take the money. If I win, you teach me some of your skills.
I can tell you how to improve your stamina. How about that?
That's my wager.
Ha! I can't wait to win. Ha! Ha! Ah! Fuck that! No, you duck!
That was a good fight.
Yeah.
Good. Very good. Perhaps I'll have better luck next time. So, you wanted to know about stamina. It's a good idea to start by limbering up and stretching your body a bit. Then you won't strain your muscles as often. This may sound like cheap advice, but it's not something that should be underestimated.
I'll bear that in mind. Thanks.
Alright. Oh, so it just improves my vitality, that's all. Anyway. Oh. Put your sword away, Henry. Fortune. Alright, let's
Whoa!
Let's get off. Also, what perk do we activate there? No, it's temporary. It's just a farm. Anyway. Man, I love that perk.
Hail Mary.
Well, it'd be nice to start roaming around again. Yeah, these are just some farmers. Smoked cheese. Oh, ruined house.
Where did you get that new bench? Ours is all creaky, and I keep getting splinters from it.
No one.
Something tells me we're gonna have something to do here, but we're also nettles. Lots of them too. Okay. There had to have been... Sorry, I found out there was a perk. Eaten, consumed, bandages. Potions. Where was it? There's one for, craft, potion, unique. Poisonous herbs collected. Ah! We're only 6 away. I know I found out there was a... If you pick up 200 poisonous herbs, get the resistance perk. Which I believe goes under survival. Yep. Permanently increase vitality by 2. Just like the first game. Finally got it. Okay, there's something that goes on here, but we can't do it yet. Over encumbered. Why aren't we? Why wouldn't we be over encumbered? Materials. No, let's drop the metals. Here. Alright. Let's see here. Come on, Pebbles. We're gonna head east. Right? Yeah.
Go! Die!
Pretty certain this is where a big city is. Or...
Die!
I think this takes us to Kuttenberg, because I believe this is where the marker for Catherine was. Now, we're not going to talk to her, but we are going to go. Man, Pebbles is slow. Just want to get to the city.
God! Quick! Go!
Also explores a little more of the map. Man, I think it'd be this far away, unless I got the location wrong. Or the direction wrong. No, I got it right. It's just far away. Can't wait till Pebbles gets better. Also, being able to use a caravan to
quick
head back to Trotsky sounds like a good idea. We can finish up some quests there, and this way we are not in the Kuttenberg region. And possibly mess up any of the main story.
God!
What do we got here?
Whoa! Whoa!
Go! Quick! Quick!
What I'll do off camera if I get around to it is I'll just come back to some... I'll just fast travel back to some of these areas. And we'll just explore, figure out what each one of them has. If there's quests or that, I'm not talking to anyone. Buying and selling I will without an issue.
God! Quick! Quick!
Should be able to start seeing Kuttenberg relatively soon, maybe. Man, it's far away, isn't it? Sheesh. Look, there's another little area up here.
God! Quick! Gah!
Ah, there's Kuttenberg. Okay, got the... Oops. Got this, and then Kuttenberg's just down here. We'll just follow the path.
Gah! Quick! Gah!
Yeah, there's Kuttenberg. Don't know if that's part of it or not, but there you are. And it almost feels like I'm playing Oblivion.
Gah!
Refugees, or...
Ow! Don't you see me walking here?
Nope. And Kuttenberg. Oh, wow. Okay, let's take a quick peek-see. Okay, got a church. Wow, this is big. This ain't a town, this is a city. Okay. Barber. We're heading there.
Easy, good horse. Whoa, whoa.
Faker. Faker. Alright, we'll just leave Pebbles there for now. Hopefully we can find the blacksmith. There's a quest here. Tavern? This has to be the tavern, right? Yep, or alehouse, whatever.
I apologize.
There you go. Emperor Charles Tavern. No. Always good to know where the taverns are. Guard looks drunk.
God be with you. Keep the peace, and we'll stay friends.
Greetings, Master Guard.
We're heading to the barber for a couple reasons. I want to give Henry a different hairstyle, and I want to see if that dirt can come off his face. Oh. Another fast travel point for Kuttenberg? Oh, must have a fast travel at each of the gates. Cool. Must be a lot of shops in that here.
You won't believe this. A whole village burnt to the ground. Hell on earth. Just a few days walk from here. You have to
Where
hear
does the
this.
water come from?
Silver Scarlet,
Here,
they
in the
say.
middle of the city.
Trader.
Try some wine from the Kuttenberg
Armorer.
vineyard.
Want to see the armor.
Willkommen, mein Freund.
Okay. Trader has 700 some odd. That looks nice. $5,000? Wow, some of these things are expensive. These are better. Oh, for the horse. In battle, it makes the animal much braver, but in gallop, it slightly slows down. Okay. Copper cow. Lockpick armor. Okay.
Du wirst sicher zufrieden sein. Bis bald.
So if the armor is here, blacksmith can't be too far away. Fountain. First off, let's go to the barber. I got the tailor. Let's talk to the tailor, see what he has. Or she. Okay, mostly just clothes. Dresses. Okay.
Maybe next time then.
Barber's over here. Can we go through this door? Is this a door? It's not a door.
What is it you need?
Oopsie. Accidentally committed. Almost committed a full-on crime going there. I think I just found the blacksmith. Or at least a smithy.
What's that noise?
Accidentally in a private area. Oh, he doesn't sell. That sucks. Wow. This must actually be the saddler. Okay. Nobleman horseshoes. It's only 74. We'll buy that.
Thank you. And a good day to you, friend.
Yeah, let's go get that. Still trying to get to the barber. Man, how long does it take to get to a barber? And down here. Yep.
Greetings.
Alright.
A cut and a shave, please.
Small fee, barber can change your appearance, hairstyle, or trim your beard. You can use barber services. Okay. Adams Bathhouse in Kuttenberg. They're marked. Yep, okay. Switch between hair and beard. See previews of hair and beard styles. Turn head, confirm. Temporary increase charisma. Okay. Okay.
Next time, find a puddle to check yourself out in, will you?
Water is flowing, drink.
God bless.
Okay. Well, we discovered Kuttenberg. We got the city bathhouse. So that's always nice. Oh, wow. Well, I say discovered Kuttenberg, but really we only touched the surface of it. Wow. Okay. We're just gonna fast travel.
Heal. Here you go. Take it. Free.
Now, okay, so what we want to do. Now, it gave us. Oh, wow, back in this area. Told us about the tavern. Or the. Why are we going so slow? Because we're encumbered, maybe? Anyway, told us that we could use a caravan to take us back to Trotsky. Which I really want to do, so that way I can go around there and explore and do a few things. So we're gonna see if we can't, well, we're gonna have to find somewhere to sleep, but we do have a bed here in the fort. Tax collector Matthew. Speak.
Listen, have you ever made... Praise be Jesus Christ, young man. I'm sorry to bother you, but I must stop you for a moment. Can I have a word?
Who are you, anyway?
Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Matthew, the King's chief customs collector. I collect dues on trading routes.
Ah, I've been looking for you.
Is that so? Why would that be?
The Dry Devil sent me.
That old bastard is still alive. I thought he'd been executed a long time ago.
He's free again, thanks to us. He's getting his old band together, so they sent me looking for you.
That's so very sweet of him. So he whistles and I should come running to him like a good boy.
So, you don't want to come back then?
For the record, I have nothing against the devil, but I don't want to stick my neck out for fuck all anymore. I'm doing well for myself as my own master. The past is past.
Don't you miss the Devil's Pack? Kubienka is still talking about the old days.
I like to think of them sometimes too, but I don't miss them. None of them really know why they're with the devil anyway. Most of them just don't have anything else to do. If the devil reigns, they would just drink themselves to death or kill each other. At least I know what I want.
Alright.
And you're content with robbing poor souls by the road?
Ah, you are quite wrong there. I'm a customs collector, and it's still better than being with the devil.
The devil and Zizka have a higher purpose. We fight for our rightful king.
How? Like capturing nobles and them demanding money for their release? We gutted their people, and they gutted us. But only the devil got the money and the glory. What the fuck is noble about that?
Okay. Yeah, you're right.
Maybe you're right.
How'd you get involved with the devil anyway? Didn't it occur to you that you could be more than his human shield?
It's complicated.
No brat has ever said, when I grow up, I want to be a mean old bastard's dog's body. But somehow, a whole bunch of us ended up being just that. One lost cause after another. What led you to the devil?
Revenge, basically.
I'm looking for the people who murdered my family. Someone like the devil could help me with that.
In that case, he's your man. He has a long arm. Many are afraid of him. Rightly so.
So you're not rejoining the devil? That's your final word?
Aye.
I'll let him know.
Well, maybe not the very last word. Since you're already here, did you pay the duty?
What are you talking about? What duty?
What do you think? To the king! I am His Majesty's Chief Customs Collector.
Aye.
Seriously?
And I'm Emperor Charles.
So where's the payment? A royal customs collector's time is precious.
What customs collector? You're just a bandit.
Peace all difference. Those who have, give. Those who don't, take. Cough up!
1,000? Fuck that.
The devil's counting on me to find and reunite all of his old band.
Why should I care?
Well, when he finds out you bailed out on him, and I come back without any money...
He'll just laugh at you for being a fucking idiot, kick your ass, and that'll be the end of it. Now that that's out of the way, cough up.
Fuck you.
Over my dead body.
Your wish is my command. To hell!
This is gonna be fun trying to get away.
Ha! Show your stuff!
Fucker!
Take that fucker out, damn it!
Show what you're made of!
I'll beat you to a bloody pulp, fucker! I'm all yours!
Dickheads.
Show your stuff!
Sick!
You'll be sorry, fucker! You're out of luck!
Fucker!
The fuck can't I move?
Show what you're made of!
Come on, drink up.
I've been waiting for you.
Take that! Too slow!
Show what you're made of.
Yeah, fuck that.
Do it!
Shitheads.
Fucker! Bad luck! Useless! I'm all yours!
I'll rip your ass open.
Fucker, come on, lay off me.
Come on then. It's a slaughter! Fucking bitch!
I've been waiting for you.
Calm down!
Fuck you.
I surrender!
Kurwa! I'm out!
Fucker. Well. Grab you. Rare book. Nice. There's those bandages. Well, had to kill him. Nothing to do. Nothing could be done about it. Didn't even have all that much stuff on them. Whatever. Well, not too far from the start. I'm not too worried about stuff. Or, stats and that. Also, why are we so slow? Is it just the Kuttenberg region is that large? Probably. We're gonna head back to the castle here and sleep and eat. I honestly don't get that. Alright, where is the castle? Or fortress? There. Alright.
Quick! Quick!
Ah, horsemanship level 12. Hey.
Whoa! Whoa!
Ah, there is a grindstone and a smithy here. Perfect. Wash tub. Good. I think it's next to godliness that lets us heal ourselves. This is... Oh, nice. This is why you get the different outfits. Or one of the main reasons. think our bed was up here.
It happens! Just watch where you're going next time.
Yep. Really annoying that they can shut the door right in our face.
Careful.
Kinda wish at times we could just push our way through them. Anyway, I'm gonna call the stream here. I got a lot of inventory and such to go through. Well, yeah, we got a lot of stuff to go through. So we're gonna sleep and save. I'm gonna just open up a big old conference 100. I need 3 hours to get full? Really? Whatever. I'll just go to 8. I'm going to call the stream here. Like I said, it's a nice little short one. But it was just to get us to this point where we can roam around freely. Looks like we got a blacksmith outside. We got probably an apothecary here. And anyway, I got a bunch of gear I need to sell, get rid of. We got to make some potions. I really got to double check up. Ooh. Shit. Okay. Really gotta double up on some inventory management. Especially with all the gear in here. I wanna... Yeah, there's a lot I gotta go through. So, with that being said, we shall call things here. I will be back, sometime. When exactly, I'm not entirely sure. Next stream. When will the next stream be? Probably tomorrow around 8 p.m. my time. Which is... is it now? Is it Eastern Daylight Time now for me? Atlantic Daylight Time. That's what it is. Yeah. So, 8 p.m. If we don't do one tomorrow, which we possibly may not, I'll do one Monday around the same time I started this one. Anyway, thanks for joining. I'll catch everyone in the next one. See ya.